everybody. Sinus111 here, and welcome back to more Oxygen Not Included. In the last part, I looked at my schedule and I decided to give Maintenarium, Radon, and Francium a bit more downtime in the middle of their day. And once I get some more duplicants, I think I may want to give them some downtime as well. Preferably on different parts of each day, so that I can still have a sufficient number of duplicants who are working on the colony's well-being. Okay, so in here, once the research is done, I'm going to get another water sieve. Okay. Now I'm gonna get some medicine in here now. Ooh. Wire. Party number 9. Okay, now it's gonna be a good time to get another mess table in here for the 6th duplicant that just showed up. Okay. Downtime time. Okay, my calorie count was just now beyond 40,000, which is good. Okay, the novice research for distillation is going along very quickly. Ooh, building lacks resources. Algae terrarium. Okay, this is gonna have to be set to priority number 9 since none of my duplicants are building it. Boom. There we go. That's the Jukebot in action. I'm totally surprised that the music that I've heard from this Jukebot just now was about... it sounded 8-bit to me. Okay, yep, that's the recreation room. Just want to make sure of it. Oh. Another... What's... That wasn't... I've never seen that before. Yeah, I'm gonna have to inspect that real quick. I scour the internal systems and find something of interest, although there is nothing in here that's going to help me get in there. Because I can phase through walls, apparently. Okay, the database... Where is it? Trees in your database. Okay, new log entry. I've added a new entry to my log, husbandry notes. Encryption level 3. Log fragmentation detected. Voice recognition unavailable. Log begins. The hatch has been selected for development due to its naturally wide range of potential food sources. Energy production is our primary goal, but augmentation to allow for the consumption of non-organic materials is a more attainable first step, and will have additional uses for waste disposal. Log ends. Log begins. The Morb has been selected for development based on its ability to perform a multitude of the waste breakdown functions typical for a healthy ecosystem. Design should focus on eliminating the disease risks posed by a fully matured Morb specimen. Log ends. Log begins. The Puffed may be suited for serving a sustainable decontamination role. Potential design must focus on the efficiency of these processes. Log ends. Log begins. Wheezeworts are an ideal selection due to how their low nutrient requirements and natural terraforming capabilities. Design of these creatures should focus on enhancing their natural influence on ambient temperatures. Log ends. More research or exploration is required. Okay. So I am to assume that this database information is going to be quite useful for future cycles. I think. Wow, look at all that carbon dioxide. Contents empty. Man, these... How do I... I think I'm gonna have to rethink my power system for... Yeah, curative tablet, gimme. And next day I can have Radon get the... I'm gonna have him get the... I'll have him do improved construction, so he can build things faster. And looky what we have here. Look at all those lockers. Also, another neural vacillator. Ooh, cool vests. And a warm sweater. New log entry. Okay, pipe dream. Log begins. That's a short one. The director has suggested implanting artificial memories during print, but despite the great strides made in our research under her direction, such a thing can barely be considered more than a pipe dream. Title drop. For the moment, we remain focused on eliminating the remaining glitches in the system, as well as the developing effective education and training routines for printed subjects. Suggest omega-3 supplements and mentally stimulating enclosure apparatuses to accompany tutelage. That's a word I've never heard of before. Wonder when people would use that word. Dr. Broussard signing off. Log ends. Let's see what's in this locker. Personal journal B556. I've been so tired lately. I've probably spent the last 3 nights sleeping at my desk, and I've used the 10th lab's safety shower to bathe twice already this month. We're technically on schedule, but for some reason Director Stern has been breathing down my neck to get these new products ready for market. Normally I'd be mad about the added pressure on my work, but something in the director's voice tells me that time is of the essence. I keep finding myself staring at my computer screen, totally unable to remember what it was I was doing. I try to force myself to type up some notes or analyze my data, but it's like my brain is paralyzed. I can't get anything done. I'll have to stay late to make up for all this time I've wasted staying late. And the rest of this is undiscovered. Hopefully we can discover more of it with this third locker. Moved rats. Voice recognition initialized. Subjects identified. A001, B111. Just like in my username. Broussard. Director, how do you know where my rats have been moved to? No, do you know where my rats have been moved to? I asked around the bioengineering division, but I was referred back to you. Oh yes, they've been removed. Removed? Discarded. I'm sorry, did you still need them? The reports showed your experiments with them were completed. No, I'd collected all the data I needed. Doctor, you weren't making pets out of our test subjects, were you? Don't be ridiculous. Good. They were horrible to look at anyway. All those bumps. In the future, please do not mess with my things. It disturbs me. I will notify you beforehand next time, Doctor. Wow. What a dialogue. That's what I would call animal testing. Which in my books isn't good. Okay, and then we have this neural vacillator right here. However you pronounce it. Agricultural notes. Encryption level 3, voice recognition initialized, subject identified B577. Geneticist. We've engineered crops to be rotated and as needed depending on environmental situation. Excuse me. While a variety of plants would be ideal to supplement any remaining nutritional needs, any one of our designs would be enough to sustain a colony indefinitely without adverse effects on physical health. Some environmental survival issues still remain. Differing temperatures, light availability, and last-pass changes to nutrient levels take top priority, particularly for food and oxygen-producing plants. Log ends, log fragmentation detected, voice recognition unavailable. Log begins. Selected in response to concerns about colony psychological well-being. While design should focus on attributing mood-enhancing benefits to natural briar pheromone emissions, the project has been moved to the lowest priority level beneath more life-sustaining designs. Log ends. Log begins. It is not yet known if we can surmount the obstacles that stand in the way of engineering a route capable of reproduction in the more uninhabitable situations we anticipate for our colonies, or whether it is even worth the effort. Log ends, log begins. The mealwood's hardiness will make it a potential contingency crop should bristle blossoms be unable to sustain sizable populations. If pursued, design should focus on long-term viability and solving the psychological repercussions of prolonged mealwood grain ingestion. Log ends. And it's undiscovered. Well, this sure is interesting for the storyline, whatever it may be, as I've been told. Okay, you're tired, you're gonna have to go to bed. Yep. Okay, yeah, this is definitely gonna be my last video of the night as well. Okay, so why are the contents of my pipe empty? Uh. So I'm to assume that the normal wires are not quite the way to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a better way to get my power to the other rooms, starting in the next session. If I can stick to that dedication, that is. Okay, I'm just gonna have my duplicants research something else. Medical equipment. Yeah, we'll need that. Matenarium still has slime lung. Or did she have slime lung before? I don't know. Okay, my duplicants are well past 40 kilocalories. Well, they are past 40 kilocalories, but not quite as much as I would have liked. Okay, luckily, I don't think my duplicants have had to use any of these massage tables because their stress level hasn't quite reached 50 yet, I don't think. It's still nice to have them around once the colony gets bigger and technology gets more sophisticated. Okay, furniture. Find medicine, sick bay. There we go. I'm gonna set that to priority number 9 since my duplicants tend to have trouble of keeping track of what needs to be built. Build that sick bay. And I'm gonna have to have the medical building inside of the hospital, and I need a bedside manor too. As well as a mess table. Since a hospital requires one. Oh man. And I'm assuming that all of this natural gas inside my colony is where it's all coming from. Recently danced. Okay. I think I'll go for one more cycle, then I'm gonna... Let me see what printables are available first. Oxyfern seed, what does that do? Entries in my database. Plants. Oxyfern. Oxyferns absorb carbon dioxide and exclude breathable oxygen. Okay. So it's just as I thought. I don't think I'm gonna need any of these for now though, since I'm out of cots and... Why isn't Polonium in bed yet? You need some rest, Polonium. I don't think you'll be able to make it before daylight comes. You're gonna be tired tomorrow morning, bud. Okay. I think... Okay, I was about to call it a video, but I kind of want to do one more cycle before I end it off. Both the part and the session. Yeah, Polonium. You're late to work, bud. How's my pipe blocked? Okay, so now, yeah, my water sieve is now available. And, okay, so here I'm going to have here's where the intake's going to go. Okay, how many spaces high is the lavatory? I think I'm gonna have to make this one tile higher. Okay, and tile's gonna be here. I'll have my duplicates deconstruct this. Ooh, nope. What? How did I just do that? Whatevs. Hopefully my colony can still make it through these cycles. Okay, tribute increase. Athletics skill modifier raised to 2 for Radon. And I assume that the water sieve is going to have power too. Yep. I'm gonna have to rethink how my power is routed. Maybe just put heavy watt wires everywhere. I've seen some oxygen not included players do that in my day. Okay. I think I should hold off on the researching until further notice. Come on. Okay, I'm setting this to priority 9 now. Okay. How would that sound? And it's downtime. Oh. I am past 50,000 kilocalories. My food count it's gonna be through the roof before you know it. I can feel it in my bones. Okay. That's all of you asleep. And with that, I think it's going to be a good time now to call the session. The time now is 10:07, so it's looking like that I'm gonna have to start winding down for the night. I still like how this run is going, but it's a little less given what my duplicates are currently going through right now. And I'm a little tired, so I think now's gonna have to be a good time to call it a session. But I'm still happy, at least. So I'm gonna think about how I'm going to redo my power grid between parts, and I'll get back to this game once I have a solution. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be all I have to say here for now. So, until the next part, and the next session, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!